Hello again everyone, welcome back to the 31 Films channel. I am the Geordie Geek and this is day 18. I'm just going to dive straight in because I've got a lot of things to play with tonight. I've got a spanking new phone to set up, so I'll be on with that. I'm also waiting for my phone to, my pay to come through because I was going to have a night in, but I've had the rallying call from a few of the lads, so I might be having a couple of cheeky pints. I'm not going to say quiet because I want to have some money left after that night. So a few cheeky pints, shall we say. So right, last night I watched 13 Ghosts. All I can say really is, oh my god, that film was hilarious. Like I said, I've never seen it before. I do remember being at secondary school and hearing a few people talking about it and stuff, and I believe one person actually said, "Oh, you'd be terrified when you see the jackal mind and the hammer," and it's like, got to them, kind of felt like, no, just no. Again, I suppose context at the time, it might have been scary or pushing the boundaries of the haunted house genre thing, but it's kind of just funny really looking back on it now. There was points in it where I kind of thought to myself, right, did this film do it first or did Scary Movie do it first? You know what I mean? It's one of those. None of the ghosts were scary at all, really. I think the premise that, like, obviously you can't see the ghost until you put these glasses on, they could have worked that so much better. But again, like I said, it was however many years ago, probably over a decade now. So at the time it was probably cool. Even now we look back on the original Paranormal Activity and you can kind of sit there just watch it and be like, yeah, okay. So I think time is the factor with it. I mean, everyone moves with the times and things get scarier and stuff, because I mean, like, we can get music videos scarier than that. Not that it would take much hard work, but you know what I mean. So I was pretty disappointed with it, to be honest, but I'll put it down to it being an old-timey film, which is just what it seems like now. Just the acting was completely hammy. Is it Shannon Elizabeth, her name? American Pie girl? Yeah, it was just all pretty bonkers, and the ghosts themselves, I mean, the design of them, I don't know, they're no Guillermo del Toro things, shall we say. A lot of the makeup was very dodgy, but you know, you're about to get these films that don't live up to their expectations, so I'm probably going to give this a really low score. I think I'm going to go with a 3. It was that bad. I lost interest through watching it and started eating some chocolate buns, so they're not really posh, by the way, it's just Kinder Egg sweets. I'll show you a wrapper. There you go, chocolate bun wrapper. Nom nom. So yeah, what did I say, 3? Yeah, give that a 3. I did also watch another film after that I've been wanting to watch for a while. I wouldn't class it as a scary film, but it is a film about vampires. It's called Byzantium. It stars 2 girls whose name I've completely forgot. I know one of them's really unpronounceable. I sent a tweet out about her last night asking why she wasn't in every film ever, because she's amazing. But yeah, it's really good. It's a bit more of a different take on the vampire stories that you get today with all the sparkles and stuff, because they're just ridiculous. It follows these 2 girls, the mother vampire and the daughter vampire, which is hard to think of, seeing as they're pretty much the same age. Obviously just mothered in the vampire sense, not the actual human sense. But yeah, it's really cool. Obviously it follows them in life now, in, I don't know where they are, but it's very like Blackpool-y, Brighton, whatever. And it basically it follows the story there, and through the telling of their kind of origin stories of how they became vampires and why they're on the run from certain people. It's a really good film. I would recommend watching it. Like the two main girls are really good in it. It's an interesting story, and there's that guy from one of the terrible X-Men films, the guy that can kind of go and like that probably looked really weird. The guy that does like the sonic blasts from his mouth, he's in it, and he does a really good weird Welsh kind of accent. I don't know, he just tends to mumble a lot, but I would highly recommend watching that film. I'm not going to give it a rating because, to be honest, I'm becoming a bit redundant in my ratings, so I'm just going to say watch it because it's really good. Obviously now with it being Friday, it's going to be the start of the weekend, and I don't do my vlogs on the weekends, so the next one will be on Monday evening. I don't really have a set out idea of what I'm going to watch tonight, Saturday, Sunday. I know for a fact that probably on Sunday I'm going to watch The Shining, so chances are I'll be talking about that a lot on Monday. And like I said, apart from that, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be watching. I TiVo'd The Crazies on E4 last night as recommended by Lee on Facebook, so I'll probably try and watch that. And I've still got White Noise 2 sitting here, so I suppose I should probably put that in really. So there's 3 films, 3 days. I might end up watching more, you never know, but I've been wanting to marathon either Star Wars or Indiana Jones recently, so I might end up doing that instead of watching more films. But until then, if you want to get involved on Monday, watch The Shining, if you can. Obviously some people just sit like that with it, you know. But yeah, watch The Shining, White Noise 2, and if you watch The Crazies, which was on last night on E4, get involved that way. Remember to go on my blog, thegeordiegeek.wordpress.com. I put a blog up last night about another film called The Way Back, if you would like to read that. Tweet us at Dixon10. You can use the hashtag 31films, or contact us through Facebook if you're one of my Facebook friends. If not, why don't you add us as a friend? So until then, have a good weekend. Don't get too crunk, or get very crunk would probably be preferable. And I'll see you on Monday night. Later.